Okie dokie. I think it's recording. Yeah. Okay. Gaskin's story. It's Easter. So the girls wanted me to tell an Easter story. I don't actually have many Easter stories. My Easter memories, I have like 2, I think.
Don't make some.
One was one year. I think it was in North Carolina.
Don't do one where you and Uncle Dave were jerks. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I won't tell that one then. Well, one time, then I have only one story. In North Carolina, we found, who knows how many days later, months later. Gwen. Hey, Gwen, stop, please.
Gwen.
We found a marshmallow bunny on the windowsill behind the couch,
Gwen.
crawling with ants. Gwen. Okay. So, who knows how long that had been there.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to stop this.
Like.
Okay, here's another story. The last one was kind of short. So, once upon a time, I lived in Hollywood. I should probably give some background to that. We had moved a lot as kids. We finally settled down in San Diego for a while. It was really nice. I was in 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, and 11th grade in Ramona, California, San Diego. And so it was kind of nice to have settled in one place and gone through my entire high school career, except 12th grade, in one place. And then we moved to Mississippi, which was unfortunate. A bigger culture shock to me than moving from Boston to Tokyo, or from Tokyo to California. The bigger culture shock was moving from California to Mississippi. Anyway, so we moved there my senior year to a K through 12 school, where I did not fit in. That's probably the best, easiest way to say it. I did not fit in at all. And so I was, at this point, I had been in acting for a while, just in local stuff, lots of bits and pieces here and there, and I loved it. And I had this opportunity to go out to an acting competition in Hollywood, and so I decided I would move away from Mississippi, go back to San Diego, stay with my buddy Tyler. So I lived with him for a little while. I got to, I started my second semester in my senior year, back in Ramona at the high school I attended for 9, 10, and 11th grade. And my principal came to me one day and said, hey, turns out there's a rule saying you can't start school if you're already 18 and you have all your credits. And so he said, you sort of got to go. So I got kicked out of school. He let me graduate, which was nice, and walk with the class. But I was not allowed to attend after that. So I moved to Hollywood. Just a minute. Oh my goodness. And here we are again. Okay, so I just moved up to Hollywood and was living in Koreatown. Is that right? Yeah, I moved to Koreatown. On my way up, I stayed in Santa Monica at a motel that I thought I was going to get murdered at. I left my toothbrush in my car outside, and I decided it wasn't worth it to go back outside at midnight to get my toothbrush. So I just brushed with my finger and called it good enough. Better to have dirty teeth and a living body than beautiful teeth and a dead body. Anywho, moved up to Koreatown and lived right there for a little bit on Olympic Boulevard, and could see the Hollywood sign from my room. I used to crawl out of my second-story room out onto the roof and look at the Hollywood sign, which is pretty cool. And anyway, and then soon moved up to North Hollywood, safer part of town, with a roommate, and on and on and on. Anyway, so I was up there to do performance stuff, acting and singing and dancing. Did a lot of auditions. Well, one of the auditions I was going to, down on Vine Street, I was on my way and driving in my car, and I get to a stop sign, or stoplight, and this guy opens my car door. It's an older car, so it doesn't lock when I'm driving. He opens my car door, jumps in, and says, "Go, go, go!" And so I go. I mean, what was I supposed to do? So I went, and he's like, "Turn here!" So I turned, turn there, and then he jumps out of my car. He says stop, and then he jumps out. And I have no clue what happened. He didn't say goodbye. He didn't tell me his story. He was just, I was with him for about 20 seconds of my life, and that was it. Who knows what I helped him escape, but that was quite an adventure.